Hey, what's up guys? Today we're looking at the Fujimi Lamborghini Murcielago Roadster. So let's see exactly what is in this box then. Now, you do get some masking stickers for the glass parts, which is always a help, so thank you for that, Fujimi. Instructions, link in the description guys, and I'll show you your decals. You get two options of dashboard ones. You get a couple of little what looks like carbon fibre ones, and then you've got various options of putting sort of European size plates on, or the JDM size plates, and then you've got a couple of options with a JDM plate should you want to use those, and then you've got various other warning decals and various other little bits as well. Now on to the actual kit then. I'll show you this super duper shiny one. This of course has the standard sort of wheels that came on the Murcielago. You've then got the exhaust manifolds, various other little bits, exhaust tips as well. I'll flip that over so you can see. Humongous, look at those. And then you've got the bottom half of the engine, which is a bit of a letdown if I'm honest, which then leads to the rear drive shaft. Engine cover, I'll show you that in a sec. I'll just show you these brakes first off. They are drilled, but they're very, very chrome, so I definitely stripped those. This was the right way around, it's just because it's so chrome. There is your engine cover. Again, I would strip that if I were you. And that's pretty much it on that sprue. Now, glass ones. Well, you know what I mean. There is your rear lights, and then the mesh area, which, if I'm honest, is a bit of a letdown, really. You've got to paint those black, of course, and then, you know, it's very strange really, but I think you'll see why when we get around to that part of the construction bit, which I'll show you in a little bit. There is of course your small little indicators there on the side, and then you've got the headlight inserts, front headlight covers, and then a couple of other little mesh pieces as well. Second lot of clear bits. You've got your windscreen and side windows. More mesh bits as well. That's part of the engine cover, I believe. Yes, it is. And that is about it on that one. Now, I'll show you the body then. Here you have it. Actually looks pretty cool without a windscreen, if I'm honest. Very, very cool. Now, there doesn't seem to be any humongous mould lines on this. On the tops of the front part there, you've got some, but they're very, very faint indeed. Now I've got to say, looking at this kit before, it's one of the best Fujimi kits I've seen actually. You know, the panel lines aren't, you know, very, you know, mega shallow. As always, you are going to have to scribe them out, but they, you know, they're pretty good as they are. You know, the body proportions do look very, very good, and they build fantastically. I've done a little bit of research on these. But yeah, it is a very, very nicely moulded body. Now, here you've got your sort of interior slash chassis slash engine area. Engine is all built in, which is a big shame really. Very big shame, but just one of those things I guess. Now you'll notice these holes. Part of this, or most of this, i.e. underneath the chassis etc., is screwed into the body, which does actually make life a lot easier. You've got your transmission tunnel there, obviously because it's four-wheel drive. And there's your interior. Nicely detailed-ish. So there's plenty of options for you to go a bit crazy with that, really. Now, here are your rear arches. I don't even think what they're called then. There's your engine brace, side mirrors, and then you've got these beautiful seats. Absolutely fantastic seats. Lamborghini, I think, make the best seats ever, if I'm honest. Now, that's a bit of a letdown because there's no backs to the seats, so they're going to need some attention. Now, we've got a couple more body parts here. I don't think all of them are used, if I'm honest. I will double check, but you've got your rear engine sort of area, which I'm pretty sure isn't used, but I could be wrong. But there are your side skirts. Very, very cool. Really do like those. Now, your front bumper, you know, I say it's one of the best Fujimi kits I've seen. It is in terms of how it builds, but it does let itself down a bit with these moulded in grills. Now, the other issue is that the mounting points are directly behind the grill. So I think you're going to struggle to drill those out for, you know, authenticity. But we'll see. I'm just having a look. That would probably be why. They are actually sort of smooth. So those glass parts that you use, you know, that's perfect actually. Now, your rear sort of bumper area with the rear fans, space for the exhaust of course. Lamborghinis are just crazy, they really are, aren't they? And then you've got your air intakes that of course move up and down in the real car to let more air into the engine. And then a couple of other little body parts as well. Now, your chassis, which on quick inspection is pretty good. Of course it's all flat. That's, you know, for performance, aerodynamics, etc. Now the suspension arms look fantastic. They're not solid, which is nice. And there you have it. That is where you put that massive chrome lower half of the engine thing, which looks rubbish really in my opinion, but and then you've got all the other suspension parts as well. Again, nicely moulded. There's hardly any flash on these at all really, on any of the sprues, sorry. Now we've got 2 or 3 left. These ones are the gorgeous, gorgeous wheels. Look at those. They are of course staggered, wider at the rim and slimmer at the front. You've got your paddle shifters there, and they are, what are they? Those are the different where the gear shifter is, whether you have it, you know, manual or automatic. Door cards. Not the best sort of detail, I must admit, but they are, you know, they're not flat, so they've got detail, but they, you know, they could be worse, but they could be better. Rear engine cover. I was right, you don't use that yellow one. And then you've got your front single wiper as well. Very, very cool. I do love Lamborghinis, guys, as well as Nissans, of course. Now, let me just double check something, guys, before I show you. Right, I was just checking whether you use this part or not, and you don't. This is for the normal Lamborghini, you know, the non-roadster one. You've got the steering arm, the little hubs for the wheels, and your dashboard, which I'll flip around and show you, which has got fantastic little details, really. Very, very cool, I like that. And it is, of course, only left-hand drive, which is a shame. Now, which way to flip this? We'll do it this way. There's, of course, your steering wheel, steering column, rear view mirror at the top there. And then you've got your suspension parts, and then your side mirrors, which are the ones you use for this. And then you've got your headlight inserts as well. A couple of little tabs, and then you've got the passenger handle for anybody that's scared that ever goes out in it. And then you've got your number plates as well. European number plates, and then another front wiper, which I presume is probably the one you don't use. Let me just double check. Yes, you do. I always thought this had one wiper at the front. I might be wrong, but there you have it. Now, there isn't anything else to show you guys apart from the little screws that you use, of course, to build it. And then you've got a rod in there and a set of polycaps. Now, I'll quickly show you guys how it sort of goes together. Here you have it. A little bit sunny today. Right, there you can see how the chassis and body become one. And you, of course, screw that together. Now, it's an odd way of doing it. However, as you probably noticed when I started this video, that this goes in like so, and voila, that is in and that is not moving. That is solid. The fitment there, Obviously once it's got screws in it's going to be a bit better. But look, that does not move at all. You know, the fitment of this is fantastic. So yeah, let me know what you think, guys. I'm actually dying to build this. I'm just stuck on a colour, really. You know, I wanted to do it something that you don't really see very often. It's a Lamborghini, so you can't really go with a boring colour, so to say. That's just the law. We all know that Lamborghinis have got to be bright, and that's what they're all about. But yeah, if you've got any ideas, let me know. I'm quite tempted by white, actually, for some strange reason, like a pearl white. Don't know, we'll see. But yeah, it's an astonishing kit. A few little bits let it down, namely the humongous chrome bottom half of the engine. That's a bit of a letdown. The moulded in engine is another letdown. You've got the small sort of piece at the back which is integrated with the lights, which is a bit strange. Very odd. I've never seen a kit like that so far, but you know, on the whole, I'd probably give it an 8 out of 10. You know, nice subject. It does go together well. I've seen them built and they look fantastic. They really do. So yeah, if you've built one, guys, let me know. If you had any problems with it, leave a comment. We can all learn, we'll help each other out. And coming up next, we've got the Aoshima SSR Professor SP1s. Coming 19-inch with those stretch tyres. I'll see you there, guys. Take it easy. Bye-bye.